All right, I think we're live now. Hey everyone, welcome and thanks so much for tuning in tonight on this Sunday night. Um, yeah, this is our current offering for March. It's
It's all you're getting.
it's all-
So
it's
too
uh
bad.
it's our March Mayhem tournament of films, and figured this would be a fun way to celebrate, the season of March Madness with horror movies, and giving you a chance to revisit some classics that have premiered on the channel years ago. So, what it is essentially, we are choosing 16 films from our partner, Terror Films, that have already premiered on Kings of Horror in the past, and they're going to be broken up into regions, aka subgenres. And every 2 days, every 48 hours, you all will be have the opportunity to rewatch, vote on which films you think should win on any given matchup. So,
You have the power.
and the first matchup actually will happen tomorrow. At 9 a.m. Eastern, we'll drop the first matchup along with a link to the playlist that will have uh, all the films, the 16 film lineup. All of them will be there, so you can quickly go to the film once the voting is live and rewatch. Maybe even let us know what you think upon the rewatch in the comments of each film, and vote on which one you feel like wins amongst the two that are underway.
I hope None for You wins the whole thing. My money's on None for You. $1,000 on that.
And we also will be here in a few minutes. We'll be posting a link in the description to where you can print out your own bracket,
Don't
fill
pause
it
it though.
out.
Don't show them the bracket. We
That's
gotta
that's my
reveal
own
it.
guesses. That's my own guesses. And then share your bracket on social media. Hashtag KOH March Mayhem.
It's like
So,
you're not supposed to show the bracket until we show in the bracket.
no, but again, it's broken up into four regions or subgenres: psychological, supernatural, anthology, and slasher.
And sexy. I mean slasher.
And this is kind of the way it will go. 48-hour voting windows, one matchup at a time, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. You vote on the community tab on here on YouTube. So Kings of Horror not Kings of Horror, YouTube.com/Kings of Horror/community. That is where we will be posting the polls for you to vote each and every day, and with links to the films along with the voting link right there. So again, this is how the matchup is looking like. Psychological is orange, anthology is red, supernatural is green, and slasher is blue. So yeah, um,
It's bracket reveal time.
I think first we'll go to the psychological
No, Uncle Pete and
subgenre.
Uncle Preston don't get the vote. One vote between multiple personalities, please.
Let's see. Once this gets there. So this is psychological. Let us know in the comments what terror films, psychological films you think will make the cut. This is playing right now, so we will reveal the first matchup, which takes place starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Oh
Is
boy.
The House on Pine Street against Trip. Again,
And it's Trip.
all these
Not the Trip.
films.
Trip.
That's
There
true.
are two Terror films with very similar names. This is Trip.
Right, and The House on Pine Street, for those of you who haven't never seen it before, or it's been a while. The House on Pine Street is a psychological horror about a young woman coping with an unwanted pregnancy after moving into a seemingly haunted house. Again, The House on Pine Street.
And then Trip is about a mother who becomes an alcoholic recluse after the suicide of her mentally ill daughter. So she gets visited by an unconventional therapist who offers, of course, hallucinogenic drugs that will allow communion with the dead. The mother accepts, desperate to understand her daughter's decision, and she finds herself terrorized by her daughter's haunted memories.
So yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you remember watching these films? Um, Obviously, as we continue to reveal titles, you'll know if you've seen it or not, maybe. But again, this is, going back to terror film titles from over 5 years ago to stuff released last year. So again, it's a little bit of good variety. Um,
You can't even Google the answers. There's no need for Uncle Preston to be involved.
um, let's see. So again, first matchup is the House on Pine Street and Trip, and then followed by the Burial and They're Outside.
All right. Well, the burial is this little ditty. After his estranged brother contacts him for help, a man and his girlfriend answer the call, only to find themselves unwittingly dragged into a murderous plot with severe consequences, the only consequences there can be.
And They're Outside it says while filming a documentary, an online celebrity psychiatrist attempts to convince an increasingly agoraphobic woman to leave her home in just 10 days. As time starts to run out on his self-imposed challenge, he begins to learn of a creepy local legend that holds her and the town in its grip. Again, that's They're Outside.
Now go ahead and reveal the winners. We've already said it's all fixed. It's all fixed.
No. Again,
The
you
script
hold
is in.
100% of that power. And then moving on to our supernatural region slash subgenres, the voting will start on March 6th through the 7th for that first matchup. Again, voting will be open for each matchup 48 hours, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time will be when new matchups drop every 2 days.
Well,
Supernatural.
I didn't see none for you on psychological, but that's okay because I consider it to be more of a supernatural film. So I hope it makes the cut.
And the first matchup here is underneath the supernatural region is the taking of Deborah Logan and Trace.
Well, you all probably know about the taking of Deborah Logan. That's kind of Terror Film's like biggest movie, I think, that most people have heard of. After months of searching, Mia Medina has found the perfect subject for a PhD thesis on Alzheimer's disease. For the next several months, cameras are going to record the everyday life of mother Deborah Logan. Mia and her crew will document the effects the disease has both physically on Deborah and her emotional and mental toll it takes on her primary caregiver, Sarah. They're reluctant to expose themselves to outsiders, and chaos ends up ensuing.
And in Trace, one night at a party, a group of friends experiment with trace phenomena, a form of EVP, electric voice phenomena. However, one by one, the friends begin dying and soon realize a door to a horrific realm has been opened. It's a race against time and dynamic forces to sever the transmission, save themselves, and prevent the demon from entering our world. That is Trace.
Hey, favorites don't always win. This is March Mayhem, and you got to watch out for Uncle Preston phenomena, UPP. Okay,
And again, we highly encourage everyone to watch before
watch
you
them all.
vote.
Watch them before you vote.
Watch them back to back. Watch once tomorrow hits. You could watch one film tomorrow, one film on Friday on Tuesday. So you have time to make sure you can get refreshed, especially if you haven't seen these films in a long time, if ever. It gives you a chance to kind of you know go into it with a fresh opinion, a fresh take. And again, the first matchup is the taking Deborah Logan and Trace. The second supernatural matchup is Noise in the Middle and Last Radio Call.
That's not none for you. I think my $10,000 about to be on the line here. This is a little higher stakes than I thought it was going to be. Uh, Fine, we'll tell you about these movies, I guess. The Noise in the Middle. After the death of his wife, a grieving father of a non-verbal autistic girl seeks experimental therapy. He unknowingly rents an Airbnb with a haunted history, stirring his daughter's psychic abilities along with his personal demons. Sounds like a poltergeist universe movie to me.
And Radio Call on July 18th, 2018, Officer David Serling went missing inside the abandoned Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Using his recovered body cam footage, his wife attempts to piece together what happened to him that terrible night. And again, that wraps up our
I
supernatural
remember
lineup.
watching that one
Yeah,
when that came out. That was pretty good.
yeah.
I
Um,
don't think I saw the noise in the middle.
mm-mm. Well, yeah, you'll have a chance to
I'll
with
have to
fresh
watch.
eyes.
Maybe
So,
maybe I'm just voting based on the movie posters. Maybe I'm just voting based on what Russia tells me to do. I don't know. My motives are your mystery.
and moving on to, I feel like is one of the strongest lineups in this tournament. I think the anthology film offerings are
Yeah.
pretty
My
difficult.
prediction is an anthology movie wins the whole thing. If it's not None for You. None for You is not an anthology. I can say it's not going to be in this region. So
And the first matchup is Patient 7 versus Final Days Tales from the End Times.
all right, Patient 7 has a renowned psychiatrist who selected 6 patients to interview as part of the research for his new book. As he begins his unorthodox methods, the questions become who really belongs in the Spring Valley Mental Hospital? Something tells me that we, the viewer, might be the 7th patient.
And in Final Days Tales from the End Times, centers around a roster of stories from some of the world's most visionary directors, all taking place on the day the world ends. And
Ooh.
that one, I believe that one premiered last. I know it was last year. I want to say maybe last spring. And let's see, moving on to the next matchup in Anthology region, we have 1031 versus Free to a Bad Home.
Ooh, that's a tough one. 1031, of course, if you have been keeping up with terror films, there's actually 4 of those now. This is the first one, the original of the anthologies. A Halloween treat bag full of all the things that go bump in the night. 5 spooky tales featuring villains spanning from masked killers to tricksters and scarecrows to witches. There's a scare for everyone in this anthology of horror, written and directed by some of indie horror's best and brightest. I wasn't included, so I don't know how fantastic they could really be.
And then Free to a Bad Home. In this chilling horror anthology, the lives of 3 strangers, a widow, a thief, and an addict, are changed by cursed objects and those that spread them.
This one
Free
sounds
to a Bad Home.
like a Suburban Nights.
Yeah.
I was a little. This one kind of made me a little sad. I'm like, oh man, we kind of had that idea as the wraparound. So
And yeah,
great
so
name too.
yeah. Let's see. So again, that's the anthology region, and the last
All
region
right,
is
None for
our
You. None for
slasher.
You is not really a slasher, but we can make it a slasher. I hope it shows up.
And the first matchup of this slasher category is Meat Hook and Go Away. Two films, I believe. I know Meat Hook premiered last year. Go Away was, I believe. Uh,
Didn't we do it during summer camp?
no,
Was that a summer camp movie?
it was in December, I
Oh,
believe, or November of maybe 23. I think I'm not sure, but Meat Hook and Go Away.
Meat Hook's about a traumatized final girl who must confront her past in a new wave of killings with help from a true crime podcaster. Nothing like podcasters to save the day. We got a lot of those running the government now. It's working out fantastic. I'd say podcasters are definitely qualified for most jobs.
And then Go Away. During a family gathering, 5 intruders put guests through a series of sadistic games, but they soon realize that they may also have something to fear. Go Away. And that stars, I believe Tuesday Night is in that. Maybe Felissa Rose. I'm not 100% sure, but um, yeah, those are two of the newer offerings from Terror
Well,
Films.
I don't see None for You here. I guess I'll give you the synopsis for Psychotic, though. It's about a group of hard partying Brooklyn hipsters that are stalked and savagely murdered by a masked maniac known as the Bushwick Party Killer.
And in Run from Hell, a group of strangers flee captivity through a deadly forest hunted by masked killers. Yeah, that is the slasher region, and with that, the bracket is set. As you can see,
I
all
have
the
lost ten
slots are
thousand
filled,
dollars already.
and then
Double or
we'll
nothing.
we'll progress to the top uh, the
I'm
top
gonna
8,
progress to get my kneecaps broken here. I can't pay that.
and then the top final 4, and then the final voting period for the 2 winners or entries into the championship round will go from March 30th through 31st, and we probably will reveal the winner by doing a watch party of the winner. Um,
Oh, that's a
so
pretty good idea.
so
You
maybe we'll
got your
do that.
birthday matchup over there on the West region.
Yeah.
Y'all should just figure out which one Patrick likes the most on that side and sabotage it for his birthday. I'll try to get some more information and leak it out to the community.
But yeah, so that is the bracket this year. Our inaugural edition of March Mayhem. Again, a reminder: 48-hour voting windows, one matchup at a time, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The place to vote will be here on YouTube in the community tab of Kings of Horror on our YouTube page. If you go to post or youtube.com/Kings of Horror/community, that will take you there. There we'll also have a link in the description to the community page, also to the uh, dedicated playlist for this Terror Films edition of March Mayhem.
March
We'll be
sadness.
putting, uploading, adding, I suppose, um, 2 films at a time, so that, or maybe we'll just go ahead and do them all. We'll see. But we'll have all the films there are in this bracket. All the films are worldwide, so you can watch them from anywhere and vote. And again, also a link to the bracket that you can print off yourself, fill it out, see what you think's going to win.
And Uncle Pete
Um,
and I will give you an update on Fridays at trivia.
yes,
Uncle Preston doesn't know how to read, so I don't know if he'll be very much help if he shows up. So
and make sure you guys, again, if you do print off a bracket, fill it out. We want to see it. Make sure post it on social media. Use hashtag KOH March Mayhem. We'd love to see them. Want to see what you think's going to win from each region.
done for you.
And we'll be updating probably on the daily with this and giving you reminders. So again, we'll be posting to Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, and also here on the YouTube community on Kings of Horror. So make sure you tune in. We'll give it a couple minutes. Does anyone have any questions
I'm not taking
pertaining
questions.
this before we hop off here?
Write in on every poll. None for you.
Let me go ahead and add the bracket link now. So you might want to refresh this page, but they're in the description. Again, you have links to download the bracket, watch the movies, and vote in the community tab. So it's all right there. And again, if you are following us on Instagram,
Do not call
Facebook,
me.
or X/Twitter, we'll be posting updates on there as well. But yeah, does anyone have any questions?
Actually,
Views
though,
about anything?
that would be. I would love for us to set up a scream line so you all can verbally harass me. That's one of my
We would love
side
that.
projects. I would
We
love
would
to
love
set up
that.
the scream line so Uncle Preston can just verbally harass me for the rest of the week. So call the police if Uncle Preston shows up and take your toes. Vote first. Vote in March Mayhem, and then let him take your toes.
And just a quick plug also, join our Patreon if you aren't already. We are currently each week you get a trivia clue answer. It's really an answer, it's not a clue. You get a full answer
Yeah, get a clue.
for
It's a whole answer.
what's going to
Pay
be
to win.
an answer in every Friday night's horror trivia. We are doing enhanced versions of Up All Night. More episodes of that will be dropping on the Patreon this week. Um,
We just did our
yes,
you
we
get the
just
vote on a commentary / watch party every other month. We just
yeah
did Poison Ivy as our
Yeah, for
commentary.
February's commentary, and that will
This month's a
probably
watch
drop
party.
tomorrow. We'll try to drop that tomorrow since it was for last month, but we got that commentary for Poison
So
Ivy
disappointing.
in
So so upset. You all, I cannot. Thank you for your support of the channel, but
and
you set me up to fail every single time with these things. Every time I let you people vote, you hurt me.
but we and Shelby, you said the film was available on what? Poison
Uh,
Ivy?
it wasn't available on anything
I thought
currently.
you said it was
It was available on
Internet
oh
Archive.
no, yes, it's available on Internet Archive.
Yeah,
That's where you can get it. So if you just search for Poison Ivy 1992.mp4, there's a link to the Internet Archive. You can download a copy of it. It
so
is not
yeah,
available for streaming on any service other than like renting it. So it's not playing for free anywhere. But if you type that into the Google on the internet machine, you can find what you're looking for.
yeah,
So
and then
I'm not a lawyer. That was not legal advice.
and in March, probably tomorrow as well, we'll be posting what watch party we'll do for this month. Probably towards the end of the month, um, we'll do a watch party. Don't know if we'll do it like we did last time with Life Force and try to do it on here, or if we'll do it on Discord, or maybe try to do both somehow. We'll see, but. So stay tuned for that, and we're gonna be adding other things to the to the Patreon and the YouTube memberships as well. Exclusive videos, interviews, exclusive merchandise. I know we're trying to get some new stickers made. Um,
Got to workshop a design. My graphic designer hasn't gotten back to me.
yeah, so that is March Mayhem. Let me see if there's any. I don't see any questions anywhere, so I guess everyone understands it.
Yeah, you better understand it. I don't hear any we aren't taking any questions after this. There's no questions.
Print out your own bracket now,
Oh, you
and
nerd! You did fill it out already. Who do
I
you have
did.
winning? Who you picking?
I'm not saying.
I can pause it right now. I am pausing the live stream and zooming in. Hold up, enhance. You just held it up here. It's pissing me off. So let me find this out. I can't get it to pause at the right time.
uh, but yeah, that's the tournament for this month. Again, fill out your bracket, or anytime you vote. You know, we'd love to, especially if you guys rewatch these films. What you know, if you want to comment on the posts we make, we want to hear your thoughts, or comment on the films themselves. You know what you feel like after every watch of a film. Would love to see some new opinions on some titles.
Oh, it's blurry. I have a screen grab, but you wrote it in pencil. It's hard to read.
No, it's pen. It's just my handwriting.
Oh God. Well, we'll have to do some forensics on this. I'm posting this in the Discord. You all figure this out. Let me know.
Let me know. But yeah, so I believe that's it. Again, we'll be posting stuff tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. The first matchup of the House on Pine Street
Is
and
there anything else
Trip.
cool happening tomorrow?
Oh, there might be something happening tomorrow morning on KOH about 10:30 East. No, 11:30 Eastern.
It's not
We'll
that
see.
cool, but it's pretty cool.
We'll see.
You know, if you're willing to waste time at work, you should show Kings of Horror up on YouTube.
It's going to be the start of hopefully a weekly live stream update about the channel and what you might have missed this past weekend, like the premiere of Demon from Terror Films, premiered this past Friday. The new Up All Night with Rhonda Shear. They showed, what was it, Lionheart Friday night. And then
JCVD butt cheeks. If you all didn't watch it, go watch it.
and then last night we did a live stream discussion um, regarding Scream 7. It was discussion slash roundtable with 3 different media news outlet writers, freelance writers, a lot of good different opinions. And again, if you have not seen Scream 7, go see it first. Come back, watch the video of our live stream discussion. Really good thoughts and takes
Did you get
on
the
it.
popcorn bucket?
No, I got the one for Scream 6, but
I
not.
thought you were getting the popcorn bucket.
I was going to, but they didn't have any at the Cinemark near me.
Yo, the one at Paducah?
Yeah.
Man,
I know I was
they really
disappointed.
set the bar so low. They literally have no competition. They still manage to fumble the bag.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, listen, we watched Fury Road there. I'll give them that. They didn't screw up Fury Road's cinematic excellence.
that's true.
So, but they may have cost it the Oscar.
They did. Yeah. Well, all right.
I'm so
I guess
upset.
that's it. So
ten
just
thousand dollars. So I'm gonna have to double or nothing each one of these rounds. So you all better not be voting against me. So, and I've put your assignment in Discord. Figure out what Patrick's bracket says. We can reverse engineer it because it's gonna be a fix. If that ends up being the final result, this whole thing was rigged.
no, there's
So
no way. If
I'm
there's no
I'm
way.
calling it now.
So
We need the receipts. Get that bracket and save it. Commit it to memory. We will hold the people responsible accountable if it doesn't go
and
the way I want it to go.
with that, so that is our selection show for March Mayhem Terror Films edition. Um, yeah, so
Yeah,
all
I'd
three
like
links are
to.
in the
Yeah,
description.
thanks for watching. I'd like to thank the
Yeah,
big women down in San Antonio, as Chuck would say, and all of you lovely viewers and voters,
yeah.
and Patrick for making the snazzy graphics,
Thank you,
but
thank
not
you.
designing a new trivia sticker for me, like I've been asking for months.
Well, maybe I'll add it to my to-do list this week.
Mm.
But yeah, so check it out. We'll also be announcing some new things coming to the channel this month. We have a new series. I think it's like a series that's like 6 episodes. It's like an anthology, but that will be premiering this Saturday night, Vault 13.
Ooh, got a good
So
name.
stay tuned for that and more. And again, keep your eyes peeled on the channel tomorrow morning at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central, for a new live stream show, the Mid Morning Howl. So
Or
stay tuned
like,
for that.
or like eyes peeled, like the peeled grapes when you stick your hand in there and you tell them it's eyeballs. Is
Yeah,
that what it means?
yeah.
Are you gonna give us grapes and spaghetti
Spaghetti intestines.
brains?
Yeah.
Delicious.
But with that being said, Patrick, that's Shelby, and we'll be giving you updates throughout the week. If you have any questions, comment on the post, any post about it. We'll get
I'm
back
not.
to you
I'm
about
not.
it.
Patrick can answer your questions. I'm
I'll
not.
answer your questions.
The only question I got is in Discord. Figure out what that bracket is. That's your mission. Vote and then figure out what Patrick did, so we
And
can
yeah,
get to the bottom
again,
of this.
print off your brackets, fill them out. Let us see them. Want to see what people think's gonna win this whole tourney, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys later in the week.
It's none for you.